What's going on, Show Nation? It's Movie with Movie Gaming TV. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. A couple of things to talk to you guys about in this video. I'm going to talk to you guys about kind of a good way to figure out who to flip as things in the market have changed. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to take a look at some of the new analytics, as I like to call them, that have been released on the cards, so you guys know which cards to go after. And these new ducks on the pond cards and all that kind of stuff. We're gonna take a deep dive. A lot of metrics got put into the game, so you can see some of that kind of stuff. So we're gonna go through that as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We are doing giveaways every single Friday for at least the next couple of Fridays. We're doing PSN giveaways on Fridays, so make sure you guys subscribe so you do not miss that. Also, we're also going to be I should say, follow me on Twitch. Follow me because I'm probably going to be going live after this. Make sure that you guys also follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. If you guys want to connect as well with people in the Discord, the Show Nation Discord, all that is in the description. So make sure that you guys check out the description of this video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look over on the web here, and we're going to take a look at some of the stuff you guys should be flipping. Okay guys, so we're over on the website now. We're over on the showzone.com. We clicked on flipping. We're going to players. The main thing that usually you want to look at is this profit per minute to see what's going on with that. But as you guys see over here, there's Zach Greinke, McCutchen, Daniel Murphy, Trout, on and on and on. It's a bunch of extremely expensive cards that aren't exactly it's not easy just to flip those cards. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes a lot of stuff to do it. You can't just necessarily do it like that. So the way that I want to show you guys, another thing you can click on over here, and to show you guys what I've been using when I've been flipping. Pretty much, like, I always do look in the market. I just look at the market. I've done a lot of exchanges, so I remember the cards that I exchanged to do a lot of the team affinities, and I just remember going through that process. And I don't really like to put in a bunch of orders for a 63 overall and do it like that. Like, I like to get 84s, 83s. If I get 3 84s golds and 176 silver, yeah, it's expensive to do that. But at the same time, it's efficient to do that, and it's a way to knock it out pretty quickly. Again, you can get 83s. I like getting the silvers a lot too, the 79 silvers. For example, let me head back over to the game here. For example, like a card that I really like to exchange was Giancarlo Stanton. Maybe I'll go look in the market. A card that I really like to exchange was Giancarlo Stanton. It was one of my favorite ones to use because he's always, oops, I clicked the wrong thing. He's always really cheap for whatever reason. He just is cheap. Let's see, where is he at 84? You can pick him up for, under 2,000. Lots of times he's about 1,900, 1,800 in that range. You pick him up for that. You pick up a Luke Voigt, and that's 10 right there. That gets you along the affinities. JD Martinez is basically the same thing with him. So Giancarlo also goes into the Mets, and so does JD Martinez, which are two teams that have players that aren't necessarily ones you probably wanted to just go after and get. Really in both regards, to be honest. Conforto more so than Aaron Nola, but both those teams, I wasn't like just hell-bent on getting Aaron Nola or Conforto or either of the stage 2 affinity cards. So it's been nice to be able to go with those cards to put them in. So I know that these cards, I liked getting them, but I've had a lot of experience, it seems like, with doing a lot of different exchanges. The price caps are actually coming back to earth a little bit. It could be on Sunday night, but these are still worth it to flip. But when we go back to the website and we look at the advanced metrics, it does say like all the ducks on the pond are selling like crazy. So if you can flip them, I like this sales per minute because I like things to move. I like to buy a card you know, at the low part of the sell now over on the right hand column. And then I like to, you know, I like to buy them at this, and then I like to put them up for this, but I like them to be moving. I want them to be moving because then I can just keep completing orders and keep stacking it up. I do not like to buy a card, sit on it for 3 hours and then flip it. I like to buy it and I like to sell it in like 5 minutes and let that add up and keep things moving. And start building up a bunch of sell now orders that are just going to sit in my binder, that eventually I'm going to be able, when I'm off the game and I come back the next day, they're all gone, they're all sold. I've got my subs, I've made my subs back. But you guys can see we got Gio Urshela, Aaron Hicks, Kenta Maeda, Dylan Betances, Victor Robles, Christian Vasquez, Hunter Renfroe. I think that is Carlos Carrasco as well. So a bunch of these 79 silvers are really flying off the shelves. There's an 84 Corey Kluber. Looks like the thing to do right now is definitely move those silvers. So I wanted to show you guys this filter type of thing so you guys know what to, it's on the, and I'm looking at it right now, like over on the main game. I'm looking at it, and you know, these golds, they're not exactly those aren't that great of price gaps on the golds, to be honest with you. So I would go, you know, go to these 79 silvers that for whatever reason right now they're selling, like, you know, they're selling really quick, and just flip them, because even if you're only making 100 subs profit, they're in your hands. You got them at 478, you got them back out the door at 676, and it just keep things moving. To me, that's the key to flipping. You got to focus a little bit more on it, but I don't know. I want my card. I want to, like I said, I want to buy my card and I want it to move. I want to buy my card. I want it to move. You can make investments. You can do all kinds of stuff. That's just what I personally like to do. Maybe it's in between a showdown, or it's in between me playing a game, that kind of thing, or just hanging out, chilling, watching a stream, watching something on TV and getting that done. So that's what I recommend that you guys do. And just remember, you know, as we go back over to the website, just remember to go with that sales per minute. You know, remember, that's kind of what you want to look at. If this, you know, this profit per minute is being really intimidating, look over at the sales per minute, see what is moving. All right, so we're gonna cover, now let's go take a look at some of these pictures. We're gonna go through all the new pictures so you guys can see that stuff too, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so now we're over on the website daddyleagues.com. We're gonna take a look at some of the starting pitchers, and it's pretty cool because they do have the new ones in the game as well. First card we're gonna look at is the Prestige Felix Hernandez. Card's a beast, dude. 99.99 on that sinker, 97.84 on the four-seam fastball, 87.89 on the SCV, 99 control on that changeup, even with a 94 break, and the slider is 89.96. He has a 103.94, just absolutely stacked. Amazing control, amazing velo, amazing break. Probably the best starting pitcher in the game is this Felix Hernandez. He's definitely up there on the level of Kluber if you can get him to Prestige. There's no doubt about it. At least based on this, he should be that good. There's no question. He's got the sinker, he's got the SCV, he's got the changeup, he's got the sliver, he's got a lot of junk he can throw. Don't really need to throw that fastball too much, but you could use it kind of like the opposite of a. I would definitely pitch off the sinker, and then you could use the fastball to speed it up a little bit, but you can really throw a lot of junk and span the sinker with all this stuff. Really good card. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at Zach Greinke. I was a little bit underwhelmed when I took a look at these. 95, 86 on the four seam, 93, 96 on the slider, so that slider's elite. That sinker is not that good. It's more like it's average. 83, 77. 78, 88 break on the curveball, 68, 71 on the changeup. So really, after the four seam and the slider, there's a major drop off with these other three pitches. He might be pretty good, and I'm hoping so as a Royals fan that he's pretty good. I've only used him against the computer, but these metrics don't really look too good for him. At least he has 91, 101, and he does have 108 stamina, which is solid. But let me know down in the comment section below how Zach Greinke's been working out for you guys. We're gonna take a look at Dustin May here. Dustin May, probably underrated. Seen a lot of comp guys using him as well. I think this is a card that I might be looking to pick up. 98, 99 on the sinker, which is A+. 93, 94 on the cutter, which is an A. Very solid. The curveball is 83, 89, so it's got some good break on it. The four-seam fastball 88, 79, and the changeup is 78 and 84. I've debuted him, I've used him before, but I think he's actually pretty good. Has a longer windup, but I think he's a good card to go after. There's no doubt that, like, if you bought this card, it's probably gonna be worth your stubs. My bad, I accidentally hit L2 on my controller there. Let me set my controller down. There we go. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday today. Let's go ahead and take a look at Bret Saberhagen. 99, 94 on the four seam, 95, 89 on the changeup, 90, 96 on the curveball, 83, 84 on the slider. I wish the slider was higher. It's tough to get people out with a four seam, a changeup, and a curveball, especially if you don't throw gas. He's going to be really accurate, but I just think I don't know, like, if he had that slider, it would be really helpful. But I think he doesn't really throw fast, and he doesn't have like a ton of like horizontal movement. He's got more like up and down movement in that four seam. It'd be like one thing if his four seam was like 101 miles per hour. This is not the pitcher that Bret Saberhagen was. I'd probably pass on this card, to be honest with you. Let me know how you guys have felt about using him. It's tough, man. Both of the Royals pitchers, but I want to give you guys good, honest feedback on him, even though the Royals are my favorite team. So we got 98, 99 on Cole Hamels' control and break on that circle change. That's an elite circle change. 95, 85, 83 on the four seam, 90, 88 on the cutter. Very solid. The SCV 82, 86. Be careful with it, but it does have a decent break. Two seam fastball 75, 68. I would probably avoid using that pitch altogether. 91, 98, good motion. Cole is very good. I mean, that's some solid numbers there. Some of these guys also we have taken a look at in our we've done a video like this before on all these guys, so make sure you guys check that out if you haven't already. So let's take a look at, and some of these guys just weren't in there last time, like Dustin May was not in there, so I wanted to update it. Orlando Hernandez 94, 90, 84, 70 or 95, 89, 80 on the four seam, 79, 85, 74, 75. I just really like his motion. I haven't got to use them online either. Use them against the computer. I have them in my rotation right now. I like his motion a lot. Both sides. They got, and just from using it, I like it in the game, and I like it aesthetically how they mocapped it. It looks a lot like him. So if you're a big Yankees fan, or you're just a fan of this card back in the day, definitely give him a shot. I think he's gonna be fun to use. If he gets hit around, maybe I will sell him, but this is the first time that I can remember that he's been in Diamond Dynasty, so I do like using this card. It's a fun card to use, and he doesn't have anything that like just blows you away stats wise, but he's real fun to use. The curveball is a lot slower than the sinker, but these secondary pitches aren't, the slider and the changeup aren't that great. So I think he's gonna be fun to use though. I'm just gonna try him out. Not too expensive or anything like that either, so you don't have to worry too much on that front. Let's go ahead and take a look at Fernando Rodney, and then we will step on out of here for this video, because I know people are going to want to see what Rodney got. Rodney, 86, 83 on the sinker. He does have outlier, 111, 103. The circle change is usually his main pitch, so I'm not really sure why it's not his main pitch in this game. They made it his second pitch, and if you look at it, this pitch is better than his first. Maybe it has something to do with outlier. The four seam fastball goes 99, lot less control, and that slider is not very good either, 61, 83. So you're mostly going to be using that sinker and the circle changeup. I like the card. I bought the card. I had the card, but it could be a thing where it pans out over time that he's not as good as maybe we think he is. So that's why I like to look at these metrics so we really know. Sometimes a card, like a card like Adam Ottavino doesn't have like a lot of control, but he seems to control good, so you never really know. You gotta always try them out for yourself. Don't always go off of like how you personally, like, let's say you face one of these pitching cards and you just absolutely crush the ball against it. Don't always go off of that. You need to kind of use the pitcher yourself and see how it goes for you. That's like a better way to look at it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to get some content out for you guys today. I will be seeing you guys hopefully on my stream here in a moment after I get this video out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss these PSN giveaways, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace out, y'all.